fellow citizens. Today I am here with my dick conservative co-anchor who thinks global warming is a theory formed by Satan.
Yeah, well, at least I'm not an Occupy Wall Street tree hugger who thinks he is the Earth and the Earth is him, and cows are somehow contributing to global warming when they're just farting and shitting, dumbass. No need to freak out.
I care about the Earth, and I just don't stand around doing nothing, shooting deer and driving a Hummer into national parks like Yellowstone and Yosemite.
Actually, it's an Escalade, and as my knowing co-anchor complains about these rising sea levels because of global warming, which we honestly all know is a theory created by Satan himself, Barack Obama, I will introduce the News 44 team, including our field reporter Megan Crawford and our meteorologist Lauren.
But he's still a dick.
And you're a godless hippie.
Okay.
You just came in?
Yeah, I did, sir.
Well, at least I'm not a big fat phony.
At least I'm not a Jesus-loving freak. Also, when did you become Peter Griffin, buddy?
I'm done with you.
Same.
Yeah, bye.
Adios, puta. Oh, okay. Now that that's over, I now introduce our lovely field reporter, Morgan Crawford. She is in Category 3 hurricane named Rebecca, and she is currently updating us on current conditions. Hi, Morgan. How are the conditions outside right now?
Alright, Mike, this hurricane beat Craig. Honestly, this is the sloppiest one in here. I'm getting extremely wet. Oh my god, I'm so wet. Oh, and also, this is too windy and I'm being blown away with this craziness. I would highly suggest not going outside to anyone watching right now.
Are these conditions comparable to a typical hurricane, or would you say that the conditions are comparable to a stronger, more intense hurricane because of the difference in recent climate?
I would say it's pretty on point. This hurricane is really extreme and different from other hurricanes, and especially because it's the sloppiest one up in here. Wind speeds would be insane, and there'll be less tropical storms and higher numbered and named storms.
Wow, that was a lot of words, and I didn't understand any. I just heard the word hurricane, and literally, Rebecca, she needs to calm down. She's going crazy today. But from your perspective, do you think it compares anything to that of the intensity of Sandy back in 12?
But it's pretty intense right now, and these winds are just so fast, it's hard for me to even stand. I can't even. Let's just calm down, Rebecca. Sounds good, Michael. I'm out.
Oh god, well that's unfortunate. We need a new field reporter, guys. Now we bring our story back over to Pat, the condescending dick of a conservative, who actually thinks that mining for more oil will help the Earth, to introduce our lovely meteorologist, Lauren.
Well, Michael, at least I won't tie myself down to a tree so I won't get cut down. But anyways, it's a tree hugger. If the tree hugger will let me talk, I will introduce Lauren, the meteorologist, whatever that shit means.
Okay. Hi, Pat. Today we have some pretty windy conditions. Oh, it's raining. I think there's a hurricane outside. Let me check. Oh yes, there's a hurricane outside right now. I'm getting the word her name is Rebecca. There is more intense hurricanes in the recent years because of climate change. The waters are getting warmer and they are creating perfect conditions for stronger, more intense hurricanes that can go further and create more damage and harm. With more water evaporating into the atmosphere, there are more water to precipitate.
Bringing climate change into this, why would you bring a theory into a conversation like this, which is just made up? Lauren, I thought you were smarter than this now.
Well, Pat, the facts often prove that climate change is real. And if we continue on this path of destruction on Earth, which people like you cause, we will have a world underwater, especially coastal areas, where most of the population of the world lives. Take that, poophead.
Whatever, but is this storm worse than Hurricane Sandy?
Yes, indeed there is much worse than Sandy, Pat. Also, by the way, there will be a 300% increase in the number of hurricanes we get. I also predict the future hurricane seasons will be extended past the original season ending November 30th.
Oh, well, that's very interesting. And what does that mean for us in New York City and Long Island?
Well, simply to put it, I have no clue. For the most part, hurricanes will be getting bigger, and they will be going offshore. But the bad news is that their bands will still be able to reach us Also, a mammoth storm like Sandy will be the norm. But like most meteorologists, I have no clue. Some people in my profession believe that storms will destroy New York City, whereas others think a hurricane will never hit us again because of the current wind currents.
Whatever, Lauren. So anyways, these hurricanes are most likely going to affect other countries more harshly than they will to us.
Yes, they will. For instance, countries like Bermuda, Ireland, and even Canada will get infected. I just can't deal with that. It's so heartbreaking. I love those countries so much.
Well, that's very informative. Thank you, Lauren. Now we're back at the anchor table, and I'm here with the worst person ever, Michael Herman.
Oh, thank you, Pat. It's nice to know that an idiot like you has his job and can actually add 2 plus 2. Pat over here is a perfect example of our terrible education system in the United States of America.
Well, who needs math when you have a gun and your best pal with you in hunting in the woods? I'll be hunting while you're stuck to that tree, you filthy tree hugger.
Well, I guess that is it, folks. My conservative co-anchor will also say goodbye, probably with a shotgun by his side. I wish you all a good night, and remember, the earth is your friend, don't kill it, just love it, and be one with nature.
Don't listen to Michael. Do as much hunting as you want. Also, Michael, FYI, I keep my shotgun in a special case, and his name is James. Anyways, good night to everybody.